welcome to Coffee with Pips. I do appreciate you stopping by and supporting my channel today. Today I'm going to be talking about fast food restaurants. Which ones sell frozen burgers, which ones, well, they don't sell frozen burgers, but which ones are frozen before they put them on the grill, and which ones are made fresh all the time. You'll be surprised. Let's get into it right now. So I rated these burgers from top tier to middle tier to bottom of the barrel tier. So I'm going to go through these real quick and you be the judge. Let us know in the comments, after you subscribe of course, which burgers you've had, and if you could tell the difference if it was frozen or fresh after I read these. A lot of people think McDonald's serves fresh burgers. Not true, but we're going to get into that one. They're in one of the tiers. You'll see. Culver's. So awesome, so awesome. They're basically predominantly in the Midwest. However, they're expanding everywhere. Now, Culver's it started in Wisconsin. They sourced all of their dairy and everything from Wisconsin farms. So that's why they make custard, which is out of this world. They're really famous for their custard. And these burgers are like no other. They are awesome. They're so good. Fresh Wisconsin cheese, if that's what you like. They also sell fish fries and all that stuff, but we're talking about burgers, never frozen. So they're at the highest in the tier. I've had Five Guys many times, more than 5, because I like how they give you big handfuls of fries. You order a small, your whole bag's filled up with fries. And they're all hand cut, they're not frozen, that's for sure, just like their beef isn't frozen. And you order a small and they grab it and start throwing everything in a bag. You order a large, you start grabbing it, throwing it. So really order a small because you really get a large, extra large, super size from Five Guys. Really one of my very, very favorites. In-N-Out Burger, another great place. Really close competition with Five Guys. So In-N-Out Burger is, yeah, I would say pretty neck and neck with them. However, some will say In-N-Out Burger is a million times better, but then again, Five Guy fans will say the opposite. So half of one, a dozen of the other. So what you say, what does that mean? So of course, all fresh ingredients, that's what I'm reading here, and the value is great. I think Five Guys is a little more expensive, but I do like Five Guys better than In-N-Out. And In-N-Out, you really can only find in some places, mostly out west. So that's where you'll find In-N-Out. A lot of places don't have them, but I travel a lot, so I eat a lot of burgers. And I can talk about them, because I've had all of these that are on the list. Whataburger, those are larger. They seem larger, not as thick, but they're larger, and you have the appearance of getting more burger, I think, for your buck, and very flavorful. Lots of different toppings. I have my Shirley Temple soda. I wasn't going to bring it out right now, but I'm a little thirsty and I wanted to have some. So good. It's 7-Up, but it's a Shirley Temple. I don't know if you've ever had a Shirley Temple. I really like it, but this was a limited time only. I don't think they even have it anymore, but I bought up pretty much of it. So if you want some, just come over to my house. Or better yet, come to my studio and we can make a video together. Be nice. YouTube video. Shake Shack. It's in the top tier. It's not one of my favorites, so there's just something about it. I'm just not a big Shake Shack fan. However, they're said to be gourmet style burgers with high quality beef, but they're pricier. Maybe that's what I don't like about them. They're pricier. Yeah, the beef is good. I wouldn't go straight to gourmet. No, not at all. But they're good, but not one of my faves. Did I just say faves? Oh, I'm so cool. Faves. Okay, so mid-tier. Smash Burger as well. Serves fresh beef, never frozen. They're pretty good. They do sell, smash burgers have become very popular. People are making them in their home. You can buy them in the supermarkets now. I like how they're smashed and the edges are crisp and it's just juicy, and they're a smashing good time. They taste pretty good. Steak and Shake. I almost didn't put this in the middle tier, even though it's the very last one in the middle tier. It's good, They're very expensive. I found them to be a little greasy, crispy around the edges a little bit, and I like them. I like them. My first choice? No. It would have been in the top tier if it was my first choice. Wendy's. I do like Wendy's. It's a mid-tier, of course, because you're getting into the down and dirty fast food. I don't want to say dirty, but the high competing fast food restaurants, I want to say. But I would say inconsistent. They're not always the same. Well, again, you're at fresh burgers, and sometimes, you know, they're cooking them pretty good, but sometimes again where they're not really cooked very good. I don't know if that makes any sense, but their burgers are never frozen. Make sure you leave a comment below. I want to hear what your experience is. We all want to hear. We're all one. The low tier. Here we go. And I don't think you'll be shocked, but maybe a little surprised, because you would think shame on these ones. You would think they would be good. Shame. The beginning of my low tier, number one in my low tier, that means it's better than the ones I'm gonna read in my low tier, believe it or not. It's, drumroll please, it's McDonald's. Yes, McDonald's. Big surprise, right? McDonald's, all of their patties are frozen, and they're really not good. They're really not easy to eat. You can get a burger done, and you can eat a burger in one bite. These things are they're small, but they hit the spot. Everybody's used to McDonald's. You put ketchup and pickles and onions or whatever you put on it, and it tastes like a burger. But there is one burger that is not frozen. Out of all the McDonald's burgers, the one burger that's not frozen, the Quarter Pounder, never frozen. Don't ask me why, but I'll keep that in mind for McDonald's. And they don't serve burgers until after 11 o'clock. What's that all about? But I'll tell you who does. Burger King. That's number 2 on the lowest tier. Yes, they are frozen. Frozen. So, but they're very good. I like them. Actually, I like them better than McDonald's. It's just that they're so trashy all the time, and to me, Burger King seems kind of dirty. I don't know. If you've gone to Burger King, which you probably have, let us know about your experience at Burger King versus McDonald's. And don't let me tell you about Jack in the Box, which is the next one, even below Burger King. They are frozen, yes. Not much more to say about them. It's just really kind of down there. Now, if you like them, this is my taste. Rated every single burger. Of course, I can't have every burger out here and eat it. I'd be looking like a big fat pig. But I have, over time, kept my notes, did my due diligence so I could share it with you, the Pips audience. Oh, brother. I've eaten at this place a million times across the country, and it is hit and miss with me, and I'm not a real big fan, but they do have a cult following. Can you guess which one that is? Yep. If you guessed White Castle, you are correct. Now, these burgers are even in stores, frozen food aisles all across America. I just can't say enough crappy stuff about White Castle. I just think they suck. If you're in the cult with White Castle, I'm really sorry. I'll try again. I'll do my best. I just really can't say anything nice. And they have those sliders and everything. That's nice. I mean, that's a good concept and everything. I like that. But okay, so let's move on. The very, very, very bottom of the barrel is, drum roll please. That was stupid. Dairy Queen. What right does Dairy Queen have to sell burgers? Everything does look good though, the way they advertise it and the way it looks, but stick to desserts, Dairy Queen. That's where your strong point is. Well, won't ever be Culver's, I'm telling you, but Dairy Queen, thanks for having those just in a pinch. You know, I appreciate that, but no, I have to give you bottom of the barrel. So, well, there you have it. So there you have it. If you agree with me or disagree with me, please leave it in the comments. And that's right after you subscribe. Subscribe below, hit that bell, and I'll keep you posted with new videos that come up each and every week. And please like this video, like all my videos. YouTube likes that. I get credit for it. It makes me feel good. Thank you everybody so much for joining me, and have a great day.